إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. Welcome everyone to the Quran session, and Alhamdulillah, we talked yesterday about Surah Ash-Shu'ara, chapter number 26, which has how many verses? 227, 20 or 30? Okay, 227, and it is Makkiyah, means revealed before the Hijrah of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Can you mention some of the names of the prophets that Allah had mentioned their stories in the surah? Sayyidina Musa, Sayyidina Ibrahim, Sayyidina Hud, Salih, Sayyidina Shu'aib, right? Okay, what was the significance? What was the main theme of the surah? To console the heart of the Prophet and to relieve his stress, his depression, okay? And the main issue here, while Allah said, why are you grieving yourself? Why are you grieving yourself to death over their disbelief? And that was the main message here. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the next verse that I'm going to tell you today about, Allah said, وَمَا يَأْتِيهِمْ مِنْ ذِكْرٍ مِّن رَبِّهِمْ مُحْدَثٍ إِلَّا اسْتَمَعُوا إِلَّا كَانُوا عَنْهُ مُعْرِضِينَ. Whatever might come to them from Allah, muhdathin, and I will talk the entire lecture mostly about this word, muhdathin. وَمَا يَأْتِيهِمْ مِنْ ذِكْرٍ. You know dhikr? The remembrance means the Quran. Whatever the dhikr of Allah will come to them, muhdathin, fresh, new, something they didn't know before, something it should attract them, something it should penetrate their hearts. Why? When they hear it from Allah, they deny it. So what Allah actually wanted to tell the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, oh Muhammad, now you are not complaining, now you are sad, now you feel stressed out because of their comments about you, that you are a magician, that you are so and so, whatever they said. So let's see what they did with Allah, their creator. He sent to them signs, miraculous signs, but yet they are denying the verses of Allah. And that is why it is the example for us. If you have people are denying you or they talk bad about you, okay, do not feel weird. Like, you know, like do not say, no, I cannot accept. No, you have, you know, how many human beings we have now on earth? Almost 7 billion? Almost like 7 billion? Okay. So do you think that all the 7 billion would be satisfied with Brother Ahsan? Huh? 7 million, okay, 7 million would be satisfied? 7,000? 7 people? Are the sister Tasnoor satisfied with you? Sometimes. No one knows. I am satisfied with you. Okay. But alhamdulillah, I want to just to let you know something. That the point here, that you will not find everyone will be satisfied with you, content with you, or accepting you. They will criticize you no matter who you are. You will be criticized, you will be insulted, you will be cursed in your absence, you will be backbited. It doesn't matter even if you was the best person in the community, because this is the nature of the life. This is the nature of the life. This is the nature of the human beings. Allah had created good and evil. Like, you know, subhanallah. If we said that Allah had created Adam and Eve, so why Allah had brought Iblis in that position? So it would be, Iblis will be the manifestation of the evil, right? And Adam and Eve will be the manifestation of the goodness with the sin. With the sin. And you know, one of the like Christian or Jewish explanation for the whole theory or the whole story of Adam and Eve, that he wasn't meant to disobey Allah. It wasn't meant for him to disobey Allah. But when you look at the Quranic version, before Allah creates him, he decided to send him where? To the earth. So he wasn't created mainly for the heavens. Allah said, Inni ja'ilun fil ardi khalifa. I am creating a khalifa for the earth. He wasn't creating him for the heavens. That's why when he got the sin, he got angry and he cursed, and he put him some of us as Muslims, we got affected by this point of view. Somehow it was injected in our Islamic books. He was created mainly to the earth. That's it. That's it. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted to test him on the, not even the heavens. It was a garden made only for that test. So we could understand afterwards who is our father and our mother, who is the enemy, and what is his main way to whisper to our race, to the human beings in large. So what was the point of Iblis? How did he whisper to him? What was the main point that made Adam to eat? Adam, his main fear was to die. Like if I told somebody, that you have the choice to give me all your money or to die, he will take the money. Okay, give me your house or die. He will give me your wife or die. He will tell you, get it, take care, even without offering. Like, no, no problem. Okay, so whatever you ask, if you put death and on the other end of the scale, anything else, no one would accept to die. That's a reality. That's our reality. We are afraid of death. Then he came to Adam and Eve and he said, you know what? You know why Allah told you not to eat from that tree? Because that tree has the secret of immortality, of infinity. You will never die once you eat from this. So he ate. Hopefully, he will get the immortality. That was the main point. And you know what? If you analyzed every ma'siyah, every sin, you will find it has something related to that concept of immortality. For example, the shaitan whispers to somebody to steal. Why? To get money. Again, why? To live comfortably. Why? Not to get sick, not to die. To eat well. Why? To be in a good health. Why? Not to die. So you will find every ma'siyah, every disobedience, it has somehow a relationship with the main reason when he whispered to our father and the mother. So let me go back. وَمَا يَأْتِيهِم مِّن ذِكْرٍ مِّن رَبِّهِمْ مُحْدَثٍ. Whatever, anything will come to them, muhdath. I want to just stop here a little bit and let you get another taste, flavor of the meaning of the Quran. We said before, and I remember I said that on the khutbah of Jum'ah, that the Quran is our curriculum, right? Okay, who is the author of that curriculum? Allah. Who is the instructor? Who is the teacher? Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Who is supposed to be the students? All of us. All those people who came the da'wah to them. So some of those students will accept and they will be clever. They will be intelligent. Alhamdulillah, like you. You accepted the message. You interacted positively with the message. You submitted, alhamdulillah, to the will of Allah. But what about the disbelievers? Rasulullah, the best teacher ever. He got the best curriculum ever from the creator, the author of the curriculum. And when he presented it to them, they denied. You see now how you look at the Quran? Now you get another dimension of looking to what the Quran means. It's the curriculum, and this is the best teacher, getting from the author, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, giving to the students. Some of them refused, some of them accepted. But listen, you might think, okay, Imam, but maybe, I'm sorry, I do not mean the literal words here. Maybe the curriculum wasn't attractive enough for them, right? Somebody might argue about this. Maybe. Or he gave it to them in one shot. So Allah said, I give them not in one shot. I give them according to their own lifestyle, language, and events. And so it is matching with what? Every aspect in their life. The language, it came with Arabic. And even the culture, even the style of the words, even with the events that they used to live in. Something happens in their current life and the Quran comes to teach, comes to correct, or comes to agree with. So this is the Quran. And now you might say, but maybe they felt bored because of getting the teachings. Allah said, it's not boring. No, I sent them something muhdath, fresh, attractive, nice. It is like qualified enough for any student to get it, for any student to be obsessed with. This is the Quran. And for how long? For how long? Especially the people of Mecca. 13 years. So imagine you are a student in a school, and for 13 years, they give you the same curriculum, and every time, every chapter, they give it to you, you say, no, I'm not interested. Not once, not twice, not thrice. But for 13 years, Allah is offering them the curriculum, surah after surah, verse after verse, story after story, and they deny. No, we do not want to listen. So if you are having authority over those people, what will be your first reaction after the 13 years? Go out of the school, right? You are not anymore, qualified to be a student here. Go outside. You will kick him outside the school. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala followed the 13 years by another 10 years. So the total is 23 years. They are getting the curriculum by the best of the teachers, Rasulullah. I just wanted you to think about Rasulullah as a teacher, as muallim. You know muallim. You have muallim in Urdu, right? So he's my teacher. He's my muallim. I'm trying to pick up some of the words in Urdu from him. Okay? So he's my muallim, and And Rasulullah ﷺ was the muallim for those people. Can you imagine? Do you think Rasulullah had neglected any idea, any way of attracting those people? The day that they broke his front teeth and they put, you know, the helmet, it has iron. That iron, during the battle of Uhud, it went through the cheeks of Rasulullah. The iron entered into his face, like got injured to the point that the iron stuck in his face. And he was bleeding. Now you see the teacher, and that's what the students did with him. So they said, Ya Rasulullah, now you need to make a dua against them. So he raised his hands and he said, Oh Allah, guide my people. They know nothing about you. Guide them. He made dua for them. That's Rasulullah. And by the way, one of the great companions, I forgot his name for now, but one of the great companions, they wanted to take the iron out of his cheek. He said, I will take it carefully. You know, when you pull something with your hand, it hurts. He said, I will pull it with my teeth. It broke all his front teeth. And he broke it for Rasulullah to save him his face. And he was the happiest because he sacrificed his teeth for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Just think about that way. Allah said, وَمَا يَأْتِيهِم مِّن ذِكْرٍ مُحْدَثٍ. Even the muhdath, even something new, something they didn't know about, something attracted their minds. And subhanallah, when you see the Quran, if you became, inshallah, and you will be, if you became a good student of the Quran, you will get it very quickly. The Meccan Quran, if I told you, what are the subjects that the Meccan Quran is dealing with? Tawheed, Allah is one. Do not associate any partner with him. And all the prophets came with the same message. And be aware of the punishment of Allah on the day of judgment. That is, you know that the Meccan Quran is 2/3 of the Quran. 2/3 of the Quran. Subhanallah, 2/3 of the Quran, and now you can summarize it into 3-4 lines. And you think, no, Imam, the Quran is difficult. We cannot No, it's very simple. Wallahi, very easy. Very easy. But you need to give it just time. Monotheism, the main message of the prophets, be aware of the punishment of Allah, and to get all of that and picture that in your mind, here are some of the stories of the prophets and the messengers and the previous nations, like Fir'aun, like what happened with Lut, like Ad, Thamud. That is 2/3 of the Quran. This is the Meccan Quran. But yet, they get it and they do not listen. They deny. You know, before I wrap it up, I finish this lecture, I wanted to tell you what's their reaction when they used to hear the Quran. Do you remember who was the first one to let them hear the Quran? Who was the first one to announce, to recite Quran publicly? No? Yes, I gave khutbah about him like 1 month ago. Sayyiduna Abdullah ibn Mas'ud. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud. He used to let them hear the Quran publicly. And they gathered over him, they beat him up. And who saved him? Sayyidina Abu Bakr. And he said, Wallahi in adu la'ud. You know what? If Rasulullah told me to go, or if I wanted to go, I would go, no matter what they will do with me. He went for the second time. He recited Surah Al-Rahman. They beat him up, and he saved him for the second time. This is Abdullah ibn Mas'ud. But listen, what happened? Some of them, when they used to hear the Quran, they used to put their tip fingers in their ears. That reminds you of which prophet? Yes, Sayyidina Nuh. Sayyidina Nuh, his people used to put their tip finger, the fingertip in their ears. They didn't want to listen. And they used to bring the little kids next to Rasulullah and clap to make him get confused and distract him. This is the case. But you know what? The minute that they give the Rasulullah time to listen, they give Rasulullah time to recite, and they listen, they cry. Even they are disbelievers. They cry because of the Quran. One of the great stories that you need to know about. If I didn't give it to you, I will feel that I didn't fulfill my duty towards you. Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, you know, one time, because he had kind of position, authority, he was a merchant, he had money, he had family behind him. So they didn't hurt him. But when he supported Rasulullah a lot, they said, no way, we have to expel you. We have to kick you out of the city and do not come back here. When he went to the far side of the city, somebody offered him, and he was a non-Muslim. He said, Abu Bakr, I might, let you stay 2-3 days in my house, but with one condition. What's the condition? Do not recite Quran in my house. So why? Because Sayyidina Abu Bakr kana bakka'an. You know buka? Yeah, kana bakka'an. Whenever he recites Quran, he cries. That's Abu Bakr Siddiq. He said, I will go. I will stay in your house. But when the night came, that's his time to pray at night. So he stood up at night in the room and he started to recite Quran. And people behind the doors and outside in the street, the neighbors, they gathered around the house and they are listening to Abu Bakr recitation, and they cry in the back. Non-Muslims, disbelievers, and they cry because of his recitation. The man came and he saw that. He said, I cannot keep you anymore because they will know about what's going on and they might kill me because I'm supporting you. And he left. He said, nothing will prevent me from reciting Quran, even sacrificing myself. That's the way. So I give you the two sides. Some of them rejected, some of them rejected the Quran, but yet they were getting so emotional with the words of the Quran. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep our hearts firm and pure with the Quran. Allahumma ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us amongst the righteous servants. Allahumma ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. جزاكم الله خيرا. بارك الله لي ولكم في القرآن العظيم ونفعني وإياكم بما فيه من آيات والذكر الحكيم. هذا وصل اللهم وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. جزاكم الله خيرا. بارك الله فيكم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.